Hey everybody, Melinda here. Sorry if I appear a little tired. I just got off work a little while ago and I've been trying to get this video recorded and I keep getting tongue-tied. So I am deciding that this is going to be it. I'm not going to edit anything out. I'm not going to stop and re-record. So if I get tongue-tied, we're just going to go with the flow because I would like to go to bed soon. But I wanted to get this up for you guys. As the title says, Wholesale Supply Plus haul. And you guys are probably thinking, great. Is it melt and pour or is it a kit? It's neither. So I do have a couple of things that are not Wholesale Supply Plus that I wanted to share with you guys, and then I'll get into the Wholesale Supply Plus items. But the first one is going to be from Etsy, and this is from a company called The Fiber. I purchased this on Etsy. It's a 1 ounce bag of mulberry fibers, mulberry silk fibers. And I know you don't need very much. Kenny the Messy Soaper from Royal Opperberry. She uses silk in her soaps, and she puts it in with the live water, lets it melt down in there, and then adds it to her oils. So I'm going to try it out and see what happens. She does not use this particular one. This is mulberry silk. I can't remember the name of the silk that she had, but I did find this on Etsy and decided to give it a try. So I thought I would share that with you guys. If I remember, I will try to put a link down below. If not, I will try to do it when I am not so tired. But I will definitely try to get that in there for you. And then if you guys have watched my other videos, you may have seen me talking about the Wish app. It is an app where you can buy things at a discounted price. They come from Hong Kong or China, so you do have to prepare yourself. If you're wanting a Valentine's Day mold, do not wait until Valentine's Day to try to order it because it does take 3 to 6 weeks. But if you're willing to wait that little bit of extra time, you can get them at a severe discount compared to other sites I have seen. Today's is a lip. These are lip ones, and I'm going to use these as embeds on top of my soap. I'm going to put some clear melt and pour with some red glitter in there and make some red glittery lips to go on top of my soap. And I'm not sure what scent I want to do yet, but I do know that I am going to do red, white, and pink for Valentine's Day for that. I might throw some embeds. I have this little heart mold. I also got this off of there. And I thought I would do some different colored hearts, maybe some pink, some white, and some dark red, and maybe some burgundy. And just kind of toss them through the soap and stuff so that you see them when you cut through it. I'm not quite sure yet. I have time to plan that because I already got my molds in the mail. So I also got another mold. It's a donut mold that I've got some ideas for as well. So those are the non-Wholesale Supply Plus items. The first one I'm going to talk about, so I can put it back over here, is my magazine. I am a silver member. I've spent enough money to be a silver member that I got a coupon for this for free. I am going to be doing a subscription to this as well because I believe they said starting in January they are actually going to be including samples of oils and butters or whatever they're talking about in the magazine. So it could be anything, colorants, color blocks, whatever they decide that they're going to do for articles for the magazine, they'll include it in some samples of the items in with your magazine, and as long as that keeps on schedule. I do believe it's supposed to be in January, but I could be wrong on that. But regardless, this is a great magazine. It's got great articles about the difference in chemistry with your items, as well as recipes and so forth. This month's issue is called the Chemistry Issue, and it's a general introduction to the science of saponification, understanding pH balances, and about preservatives, and there's some survey results in there as well, and I'm sure there's some recipes in here as well. If not, I think it's going to be a great magazine to read through anyway, to understand the chemical compounds in chemistry. Actually, it looks like it is not, there's not recipes, it's talking everything soap from additives and so forth. So definitely an issue I'm going to keep a hold of. The next things I got are 2 items that I'm going to be using as soap toppers. The first one is rosebud petals and leaves. I got this to put on top of a soap that I'm planning. I also got hibiscus flowers. I thought this would be really pretty, kind of an alternative to lavender. down the middle because I cannot soap with lavender due to a medical condition I have. My nose bleeds around lavender. So I'm going to try using the hibiscus instead. I got a couple of micas as well as a glitter. So I got this highlight white green mica powder. You can't really see the green through the packaging. The lighting in here sucks, so I do apologize. And then I got one called Silk Stockings mica powder. It is kind of like a penny, like a copper penny color. And then I got the gingerbread brown mica. You guys might recognize this from another video. I believe it was the Neapolitan bars kit, had the gingerbread in there. It makes a really nice chocolatey brown color in soap. I'm going to be using these two for a coffee soap that I am in the works with. I've already done my embeds. I made some spoons as well as some coffee beans to put on the top of the soap. So I'll be doing that. And then I got the Iridescent Super Sparkle Glitter 0.008, which is an extra fine. This is a holographic glitter, and this stuff is amazing. I love using this on top of my soap. It just makes everything sparkly and glittery and just perfect. The next thing I'm going to talk about that I purchased is the butters. I purchased 3 different butters this time. One is a repeat offender, wink wink. The other is one that I'm going to compare to another company's. And then one is one that I just decided I wanted to try. The one that is a repeat offender, The one that is a repeat offender is the shea butter. I take a little knob off of this and put it into each loaf of cold processed soap that I have made so far. I don't think you need to put a whole crap ton in to get that silkiness that you get from the shea butter. So I don't put a crap ton in, but I put enough in to make a difference. The mango butter is the one I want to compare with another companies that I got. Wasn't really impressed with the other companies, so I'm hoping that this one's going to be a lot better. I've really never had a problem with any of the supplies from Wholesale Supply Plus, so I shouldn't have a problem with this, but we shall see. And the last one is the macadamia butter. I really like the fact that it has you can kind of smell like a very light hint that it's a macadamia nut, but you really cannot tell. But I really do like this. I got a little bit on my finger right here, and this stuff just kind of just melts in. I could see this being really good in a lotion as well. But yeah, it's really super smooth. I may buy a jar of this stuff just to put by my bed before I go to bed, to kind of, keep my hands looking really silky, and let it just sink in while I'm sleeping. Because it's not real greasy, but it definitely is skin softening. So I'm kind of looking forward to working with this. And then the big stuff. Okay, so I am in the Soap Makers Plus group, which is a group that is run by the gal who owns Wholesale Supplies Plus. Obviously, Soap Makers Plus, the plus, you get that it's a wholesale supplies group. We do post pictures of other things that are not necessarily wholesale supply products being used in it. Normally, if we do, we just don't say what the products are, because you don't want to slam, or insult a company, especially a company like Wholesale Supplies Plus, because they are pretty awesome. So if we post a picture and it's not something that is scented with or has products in from Wholesale Supplies Plus, we just post a picture and say, look at my pretty, and people move on from it and good to go. So I ordered some lye from Wholesale Supplies Plus. Little did I know, and this is what I posted about in the group, I duplicate purchased some things because I forgot that I already ordered them, and I ordered them from another company. So I get a little confused sometimes. I have fibromyalgia. My brain just decides to go and be mush. So yeah, I'm going to have plenty of lye. I do get the stuff that is in the flakes. I find it easier to work with for me than the beads. The beads would, with the dry air here, sometimes would fly around, and I just didn't really like it. So I've been getting the flakes and haven't had any problems. So I'll have 2 of those now. Let's see. I ordered 2 things of castor oil. One of the recipes that I have from one of my favorite YouTubers that I respect quite a bit and have purchased her soap calls for castor oil in it. I purchased the piping set for this company, for this soaper, and because of that, they give you access to special videos to where you can get some recipes that aren't really available to people who haven't purchased it, and it did call for some castor oil in it, which I know is common in soap, so I'm not giving away any secrets, not telling you how much or anything like that that you use. But yeah, so I got some of that, plus I just wanted to try castor oil and some soap. I've seen some Castile recipes, I think is how you say it. I also got palm oil, and I ordered palm flakes. I wanted to see if there's a difference between the two, the palm kernel flakes and the palm oil, so I'll be checking those out as well. I did not order either one of these from the other company, but yeah. So I got the castor oil done, and I got that. I actually bought 2 bags of the palm kernel flakes just because I thought it was a good price. I got some olive oil pomace. I wanted to try this against regular olive oil, see if there's anything of a difference to it. I did ask in the Soap Makers Plus group what people's thoughts were on this, and the coconut oil, which I will show you next. The difference between a regular olive oil and the pomace, what they thought of what it, how it works with their soaps, whatever. And the other one is the coconut oil 76 versus stuff you buy in the grocery store, because that's normally where I get my olive oil, not olive oil, my coconut oil, because I usually find it at a really good price. So I tried to get it there. If you watched any of my previous videos, you would have seen one for Aztec International, where I bought some sweet almond oil and some avocado oil and a couple of other things. Avocado oil. So I'm going to have dupes of that. But I do know that oils are interchangeable. You can kind of cut back your olive oil and add some more avocado oil if you need to. So I'm going to have plenty of avocado oil to mess with now. And then I don't know if I mentioned this one or not. This is the safflower oil. So I can kind of mess around with some recipes and tweak them a little bit to my liking. But yeah, so that is pretty much everything except for my free baking soda that I got. I got this so that I can make some bath salts. I have the fragrance oil to make them, and the Epsom salts, and I put a little bit of baking soda in there. So I will definitely be putting this to good use. And that is going to be it for today. I do have some stuff coming in from Brambleberry and from Bee Scented. And I think that's it for right now. But I do have some money that my mother sent me for Christmas, because I do all the Christmas shopping for everybody out east. My parents are out west. So I think I'm going to use my portion and invest it into some of my soap making. And yeah, that's going to be it for today. I do enjoy if you guys put comments down below if there's things that you would like to see. If you would like to see a video with all of the molds that I've gotten so far from the Wish app, I can do that. Or I can just do one of all my molds if you would like to see those. If there is fragrance oil companies, soap companies, mica companies that you would like me to purchase stuff from, I will, as I can, purchase from these different places and let you know what I think of them and what I purchased from them. I'm always down to learn about new soaping companies, fragrance companies, mica companies, any of that, because I am still fairly new to the cold process side of things. Oil companies, if you know good places to get oils or whatnot, put it down in the comments. Another thing I wanted to let you guys know is I know it's a long ways away from me because I am a very, very small YouTube channel. But when I get to 100 subscribers, I am going to purchase a $25 Visa gift card. This will be for people inside the United States, just because of postage and so forth. But it is going to be a $25 Visa gift card the first go around. And then as I get to where I'm hitting more milestones or gaining more YouTube subscribers, I will think of different things, maybe find out if there's some gift certificates from Wholesale Supplies Plus or Brambleberry or something of that nature, and do giveaways based on people actively participating. You know, I know there's ways that I believe I can do it for people that don't hide their subscriber names. I can take their names and put them into a raffle machine. I do know of a couple online that you can use. I can record the raffle thing going on and post the winner on YouTube, that kind of thing. But I don't mind doing giveaways here and there if it's going to make you guys happy. And I am happy either way because I started out making these YouTube videos so that I could watch my progress as I'm learning something new, because I love to do crafts projects. And I just wanted to kind of track my progress based on my videos. So I started out doing the melt and pour stuff because I wanted to make sure I really liked it before I got into something else. And I did like doing the beard oil thing, so I definitely know that when I start to expand what I am selling, I'm going to be selling beard oils and things like that. I might sell them in smaller bottles because I thought that the 4-ounce bottles were a little big. But other than that, I think that recording your journey, no matter what you're doing, is a great way so that you can track your progress. You can see mistakes that you've made so that you don't repeat them again. I've done that with a couple of soaps. You know, because it is a learning process. So anyhow, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know that that's what's going to be going on my end. And I do have some time coming up this week. It is slow time at my work, so I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off so far. I may end up getting called in to work on Thursday, but we shall see. But I am taking Friday and Saturday and Sunday off, and I am going to be doing some soaping during that time. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't ramble on too long, and I hope it made sense because I am extremely tired from working last night. But I just wanted to make sure I got this up for you guys. I do try to post as often as I can, and not as often as I want to. I want to post stuff for you guys every day, but unfortunately I can't. So I appreciate you guys being patient with me. I appreciate you guys being subscribers. And until next time, keep it sudsy.